Okay, so my name's Lee Brown, and I'm a Cherokee person. And my name in my language is Senusti, which means uh, messenger. And thank you for inviting me today to talk about a little bit about fasting. Fasting is certainly a great power. It's a it's a power that has been understood by almost all the tribes and all the religions of the world. And there's two types of fasting that I learned about myself growing up. One is a spiritual fast, which is with no food or water, usually for 4 days or sometimes variations. And it's a it's a fast that is spiritual in nature and uh, addresses a person's spirit as well as their mind, their emotions, and their body. Fasting is something that purifies our mind. It quells our thoughts. It purifies our heart and is a balm, a calming for our emotions. It purifies our body through the bloodstream, because when you stop fasting and when you start fasting and you stop eating, the body begins to clean itself, and so it's a cleansing, it's a purification, and it's also a cleansing for the spirit, because you're taking the time to observe your spirit and let it calm down as well. And the body, when you stop eating and the stomach clears, the body starts cleaning itself, and it cleans itself from the head down and from the present to the past. So many times on the first day of a fast, you get a headache, and it's very common to have a headache when you're fasting, uh, because your body is starting to clean itself from the top and it's moving down, and also from the present to the past. So as you go back in each number of days that you fast, and in this case, in this case, we're just fasting for one day, which is the hardest day usually of a fast. So it's a big commitment. It requires strength, it requires focus, and fasting develops the will, develops your ability to focus. There's also a healing fast. In a healing fast, people do drink water, and they sometimes drink a particular healing tea that is good for the illness that they're suffering from. So there's such a thing as a healing fast as well. And those can be very powerful. Fasting is a way of finding your purpose. And really, one of the ultimate purposes of our life is the gift that we have. Fasting is a way of finding your gift. In the old days, people, and still today, people will go to the mountain to fast for usually 4 days to hopefully be able to acquire an understanding of their gift, possibly through a dream or through a vision that they might have. So fasting is a way of finding our purpose, to understanding our gift. It is our gift that some people say is the purpose of our life. We are born with a purpose. We're born with a gift. And the purpose of life is to find that gift and to use it wisely for the blessing and benefit of others that are around us. The blessing and benefit of a gift can be in many different areas. It can be a healing gift. It can be an artistic gift. There's the gift of being a great parent. There's the gift of being a teacher, a storyteller. There are many kinds of gifts in the world. And every human being has one. And traditionally, fasting was a way of acquiring more information about the gift that you have as a human being, that you brought from the spirit world to this world when you were born. It's a discovery of ourselves, helps us discover ourselves. Even though I'm a well-educated person, I've often said I learn more fasting than probably in any other way in my life. You can learn a lot about yourself when you fast. You take the time to contemplate. In the fast that we're doing here, the purpose is to improve our relationships as men with each other and with women as well, especially with women. The purpose is to improve our relationship with women and with ourselves, a relationship that we have with ourselves and our inner self and our own identity. Fasting helps in all those areas to improve our relationship with each other by our ability to discover ourselves and our real purpose in life. Fasting renews our connection with creation, with the physical world, as well as with the spiritual world. It's a way of taking the time to set, especially if you're doing a fast that is on the mountain or sitting in a sacred area. And through the process of fasting, you reconnect with the earth, with the things that grow from the earth, with the water, with the animals, with the two-leggeds and the four-leggeds. It's It's a way of reconnecting with the earth and with the spiritual energies that are in the earth. And it's a way of connecting as well with the flow of time, with the day, and with the movement of the moon and the movement of the sun and the movement of our own life, different aspects of time in which we live. So it connects us to time and to place. It's a very strong way of reconnecting and realigning our own personal energies and rhythms with the energies and rhythms of the time and the place that we live in, of reconnecting. Oftentimes when people are fasting, they achieve spiritual insights. They learn about themselves, and they gain, just through the processes of the mind and the heart, the spirit and the body working together, an insight into maybe what their life is about, or what they need to do, or how they need to relate to others, provide spiritual insight into our lives. And fasting strengthens our character by developing the inner virtues and inner values that we have, strengthens our identity. It provides a way of taking the time to give us time to think about how we want to live in relation to others. Some elders have said that fasting is a path, that leads from our mind to our heart. It's a way of finding our heart. It's a way of walking the red road. It's a way of improving the journey that we are making during our own life and our relations with others. The laws of fasting are a significant part of almost every tribe's belief system, and there's ways of fasting. And in this case, it's just a one-day fast, but still, it's a discipline. It's a focus of will. It's a moving towards a higher order of thought and feeling and thinking, believing, and to move ourselves into be better people and to relate better with others.